Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And on the hill today, Cole Reagans. Chris, his strikeout rate this year among the best all time.
He's truly one of the elite strikeout pitchers in the league. I mean, strikeouts per 9 off the chart. So the opposing team, they know they have their work cut out for them anytime they're facing this guy or a guy like this that's going to get the swings and misses. Pretty much in a class of his own when it comes to that category.
Close, but called a ball. And 1-1.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the Pirates lineup now. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jordan Alvarez. In the air, center field. Campbell makes the catch, and that is that. Back here with my pal Singy, and today's starting pitcher, Shane Bieber. Last year's Cy Young Award winner in the National League, Singy.
Well, Boog, he was healthy last year and gained a tremendous amount of confidence. He took a big step forward last season. I think he'll take another one this season.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he's on at first. So up next, Jackson Holliday, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Swing and a ball lined out towards center, and there's 1 down.
Batting third, the shortstop.
Time now for the Chicago Cubs lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Christian Campbell.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, you know, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, you know, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Bobby Witt Jr. in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. That to right. Rooker makes the grab. 2 down. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with 1 swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Kobe Mayo in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Right side. Rooker makes the play, and that is the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Nolan Gorman. Reagans back to work. And that misses. Ball 1.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
The wind and the pitch. He goes down looking. Stepping in, Brent Rooker. And first offering is fouled off. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. That one just misses. Battling here as he fouls it away. One out, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Matt Olson stands in now and watches strike one. Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2 is the count.
No score here in the second. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at the friendly confines. And here is Walker Jenkins.
Walker Jenkins.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Rooker sizes this one up. Reaching for it. Makes the catch.
Batting sixth.
Here's the catcher to hit. Ken Young. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
Wastes no time there. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Man at second. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. And it's 1-0. It's not often someone hits a baseball this hard. It's worthy of the StatCast treatment, Singing.
Well, I was anxious to see what that exit velo would be, and wow, 116 miles per hour. StatCast absolutely lives for these moments. You know, it's so cool to get that kind of data back almost instantly.
Tanana, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. That misses, and the count is 1-1. Zager turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. On the ground, could be 2. Feeds to second, he's out there. And that's 2. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the catcher, Edgar Caro. First offering, and it just misses.
Lots of rookies can have a hot streak, but once the league gets a book on you, starts attacking you differently, things can shift in a hurry. I'm interested to see how he handles those adjustments.
Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Outside with a breaking ball. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, he hadn't seen that changeup the entire at bat until that put-away pitch, and it's pretty tough to deal with as a hitter. You're up there battling, trying to read and react with 2 strikes, and then all of a sudden the pitch comes out of nowhere, and it's a good changeup. It's just almost impossible to hit it when you haven't seen it.
Fastball for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Outside. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. I mean, it doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
I understand you want to try to gauge that guy's fastball, but you also have to be aggressive and ready to hit in your zone. Now you're in a tough spot.
Next offering is downstairs. 2 out, space is empty. Just missed.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Campbell. He makes the grab, and that is that. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
The left fielder, Roman Anthony.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Anthony with a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Ripped to short. Throw on to Olsen. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. So digging in, Christian Campbell.
Christian Campbell.
And the first pitch is drilled in the air out to center. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away.
The third baseman, number 8. Jackson.
2 down, base is empty.
Holiday.
And next for the Cubs, Jackson Holiday. He's 0 for 1. And a base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next one is off the plate. Now 1-2.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Swing and a miss. Bieber with the strikeout. Here at Wrigley Field, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Michael Herman.
Ball, that's
outside. And that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That's inside.
Ball 2.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. Out there to center. Campbell on the move. Makes a nice running catch. And there's one down. Bichette up to the dish.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
One down, base is empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The Pirates still looking for their first hit in this one. Struck him out looking.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling when you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow it just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Alvarez with another scorching run of play lately. Fouled off left side.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Got him looking. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're down. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now here is Kobe Mayo.
Kobe Mayo.
That's a laser base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Into the outfield, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Now batting.
So up next, Shelby Tanana. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0. In there safely.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice swing to drive that pitch up the middle. Could have easily been out in front on the off speed and pulled off of it, but he was looking to use the big part of the field, and he executed his plan perfectly.
So up now for Chicago, Dustin Sager. He's got some power, no doubt. And there's a strike.
This is a rookie we've been paying close attention to this season. One of the top prospects in the game, and he looks like he belongs at this level. He's enjoying a good season at the plate.
And he grounds one back up the middle. Nice stop. Flips it from the ground. That's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Pulls it in on the run. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We're headed to the back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Nolan Gorman.
Reagan's back to work. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
just missed.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Rooker now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Right through there for a strike. The Pirates trailing by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Olsen in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. So up now for Chicago, Jackson Holliday. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done. Singy, it was close. Looks like they want a second to review it and possibly challenge the call if they think he beat the throw.
Yeah, they might challenge it just to kind of roll the dice, you know, Boog, and perhaps maybe they see something different as they get a look at some different angles.
So they have decided to challenge the play, and now it's up to the replay umpires in New York to make the call. Here's one more look, Singy. You think they're going to overturn it? I kind of do.
Yeah, I think there's a good chance as well. I mean, the more I look at these different angles, the more I'm becoming convinced that he actually beat the throw. So it started out to be a pretty good challenge.
The decision's been made, and he's safe. So they overturn the call, and they get it right by taking a chance with a challenge. Man at first, nobody out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Witt goes 6'1", a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. So he goes yard to left, and they add on. It's 5-zip. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. That's it for Shane Bieber, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this.
Now pitching for
number 63 on the pitch out of the pen here.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
And now, Kobe Mayo, 1 for 2. Popped up right side. 1 away. So digging in, Walker Jenkins. Yeah, that's fouled off. Ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the Cubs catcher, Ken Young. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Activity in Pittsburgh's bullpen. Lloyd McLeod getting loose out there. Number 82 also throwing. The 1-0. Now one missed.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
That one ripped. Pulls it in on the warning track. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And the lead is now back here at the friendly confines. All set for the top of the 6th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Edgar Caro. Strike 1.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these 2 teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Holiday makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's the second baseman. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Right through there for a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
Breaking ball in there, got him looking. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Up next for the Pirates, Jace Young. Fly to center his first time. Hit in the air, left field. Anthony sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Back here at Wrigley Field. Well, we go bottom 6. Now it's going to be Shelby Tanana. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Asa Lacy preparing to come on if needed. On the ground to third. In the dirt, nice pick. Dustin Sager digs in now.
Second baseman, Dustin Sager.
Not even close there. Ball 1. And another ball.
2-0.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Popped up. A little bloop single. One down. Now at the plate, Roman Anthony.
Roman Anthony.
He swings and fouls one off. Move to first. Sager dives back in safely. That's hard hit on the line. 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Christian Campbell.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's going to be Christian Campbell. 1 for 3. Runner takes off. That's in for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Sager on at second with 2 down. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No
More
ball,
and more
2
guys
strikes.
are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Lifted in the air, right field. Rooker brings it in. That is the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 5. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Michael Herman. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And ball 1.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Got it. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's number 11.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. It's hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it'd be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And that's down and away.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And there's 2 gone following the strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. That clips a corner. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Just missed.
Now this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
And a slider misses down and away. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Anthony makes the catch, inning over. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game zone.
The third base. Jackson Holiday.
On the ground right side. And he handles it himself for the out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Bobby Witt Jr., the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. That one drilled left field. That's back there. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Definitely didn't get all of that one, but man, the wind almost pushed it over the fence and left.
Now it's the DH, Kobe Mayo. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now, Walker Jenkins. cut on and lifted in the air. Rooker drops into the glove, and that ends the inning. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
Gorman.
Reagan's back to work. That one's in there. It's 0-1.
You know, he's been so great today. Really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground, right side. Sager to first. One up, one down. And he's now just 5 outs away. He's got a real shot at this thing.
Yeah, Boog, he is rolling just in one of those grooves where he looks pretty unbeatable today.
And first offering is fouled off. The Pirates hitless so far in the game. Swing and a pop-up. Foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. He's in at second with a 1-out double.
Oh, and he was just 5 outs away from the no-hitter, Boog. Heck of a game he's had.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cole Reagan's done for the night, and he was very good. They'll be happy with that, no doubt. We'll be back with a new pitcher in a minute. Orion Kerkering gets the call from the pen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Center field. Campbell settles under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Pirates.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Edgar Caro.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And that is in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And that is the inning. So the Cubs bullpen does its job nicely there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Cubs 5 and the Pirates. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
The catcher.
That one is absolutely belted. Could be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
In scoring position, no outs. Tanana, the next to hit. And that is out of play. Man at second. And that one in the air center field. Herman under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he's in safely at third with 1 out.
Now batting.
So man aboard. And up next for Chicago, Dustin Sager. And first offering is fouled off. That's to third. Fair ball. Runner in from third to extend their lead. Around second now, going for three. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So one gone with a runner at third. And next for the Cubs, Roman Anthony. That's out to center field. Herman sizes this one up. Makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. 2 down, base is empty. Christian Campbell, the next Cub to hit. Fought off foul. That's down and in.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. So up now for Chicago, Jackson Holliday. On the ground to the left. Throw on to Olsen. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 9th inning coming.
Now pitching for the
We're back.
Chicago
It's the top of the
Cubs.
9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound. Abner Uribe.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-2. And that skips into third. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Check swing, called strike. Swing and a miss. And they're down to their last out.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one. Keep him straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
They're down to their final strike. Uribe is just 1 strike away. Hit to right, and that should do it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs take the first 2 games of this series.
This team just keeps rolling. This winning streak is out of control. I can't believe that they've been able to reel off this many wins in a row. You're playing big league players on the other side of the diamond, and they're just getting it done. Day in, day out, night in, night out.
This one ends 7-0. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.